Welcome back to Living Local. Junior Achievement of the Heartland works to equip young people with economic skills by providing hands-on programs focused on work readiness, financial literacy, and entrepreneurship. The global organization has been serving the Quad City area since 1956. That year, it served 155 students. Last year, Junior Achievement served over 51,500, so a little bit of an increase. Joining us today in studio is Katie Sothman, Special Events Manager with Junior Achievement of the Heartland. Katie, thank you so much for coming in today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Let's talk about Junior Achievement overall. We're going to get to some other stuff coming up that you guys are doing, but first of all, how does Junior Achievement actually impact our community? I mean, obviously we just heard the numbers, a lot of people.
Right. Yeah, no, it's a great organization, and our goal is to develop our communities for future workforce. So giving them the knowledge and skills they need to succeed in the global economy, in the future workplace, help them be the best future professionals they can be. So we teach those skills, like you mentioned, work readiness, financial literacy, entrepreneurship, and we partner with local volunteers, local professionals to go into the classroom and teach these programs. So they're able to teach these students in grades K through 12 about those concepts and draw on their real life experience and their real workplace experience to give them examples that they've actually gone through that relate back to the curriculum.
So it's actual real world experience, right? You bring in people who are just volunteers, correct?
Yeah.
And then you just go into schools outside of the school day or during school?
It's during the school day, yeah. So the educators request the classes and they work with the volunteer to decide what's the best time for them to come in. And then our curriculum usually supplements what they're already teaching or something they've already gone over in the school year.
And if you want to volunteer, you're not just hung out to dry, you just go in there. You guys provide them with a lot of help too.
We do, absolutely. We have a great education team. They provide, they get in touch with the volunteers and they also provide them training. And so you can come to our JA office and do training, and we'll do one-on-one and come to your workplace. So we definitely make sure you feel comfortable and that you have all the training you need before you go into the classroom, because it can be daunting, even being in front of second graders.
Yes.
And it can be daunting sometimes. So we want to make sure you're prepared.
Now coming up, you have an annual event, the JA Bowl-A-Thon. For those people who don't know what it is, what it does, you know, all those types of things, tell us more.
Absolutely. The JA Bowl-A-Thon is our largest fundraiser, and I also think it's the most fun.
Yeah.
It's so big. We have over 2,000 people that participate every year. And so you get a team of 5 together, and this can be your coworkers, it can be people from your office, or it can be friends and family, a mixture of the two. So you get that team of 5 and you raise $350 to support junior achievement programs. And then you come out to the bowling alley on the day of in the Quad Cities. That day is February 22nd. And then we try to make the most fun day as possible. So we have all these prizes that local organizations have donated that you can go home with, and we have our MCs that are from WHBF that make sure you get those prizes, whether it's with a red pin contest, doing trivia, doing trick shots. We make sure you go home with a prize. And then also Necker's Jewelers is our presenting sponsor again this year, and they provide a diamond item for every shift. And so one lucky bowler in each shift goes home with a diamond, either a necklace or a bracelet or some kind of diamond item. We don't have them yet this year, but so that's always really fun too.
Still to be announced.
Yes.
Why do you think the Bowl-A-Thon is so successful? Is it the prizes? Is it just that it's bowling, so it's just fun?
Yeah, well, one thing I always think is successful is because it's in February. We all have cabin fever. We're ready to get out of the house and do something fun. But also, the teams that sign up know that they're helping a great local organization, but also they use it as a team building opportunity for them. So this is their maybe their annual event that they do with their coworkers. You get out of the office, have a couple drinks with your staff that maybe you don't see on a day-to-day basis or don't normally see outside the office. So that's always really fun. Or make it a family-friendly day and bring your kids along and have just a great day bowling. There's usually an arcade at every location we're at, so you can do a little bowling, little games, and just have a great time with it. But yeah, I think it's definitely what the bowlers make out of it is why it's so successful all these years.
And it's coming up February 22nd, right? And there's a lot of different locations, correct?
Yes, yeah. So we're actually at 4 different locations in the Quad Cities: Bullmore, Big River, Quad City Family Entertainment Center and High Five lanes,
Okay.
but we're also in 10 different communities throughout the month of February. So we start on February 1st, and we're actually in Muscatine, Geneseo, and Dubuque, and then we go on from there. And so it's all over the place, all over our 24-county region.
And all over the month of February
Yes.
as well. Now, how can people sign up to actually participate in Bowl-A-Thon if they'd like to?
Yeah, you just have to go to jaheartland.org. We do require pre-registration. That's just so we can make sure you have a lane and your lane is reserved once you get there that day. But once you go to our website, the first thing you'll see is about the Bowl-A-Thon. Click on that, you'll find online registration.
Now, Katie, you've done this several times. What do you enjoy most about Bowl-A-Thon in particular?
I enjoy watching the people come out and just having a great time. Some people will dress in costume. This year we have a Roaring 20s theme, so that's really fun. Don't have to come in costume. We don't do a costume contest or anything like that, but sometimes they just come and have fun with it. It's fun to see the different connections that are made. People are like, I want to be bowling next to this organization. I had no idea they had ties to each other, but they're having so much fun with it. Also, I hear so many stories before the Bowl-A-Thon on how people are fundraising, whether it's chili cook-offs, trivia nights, raise money to pie your boss in the face. I love those stories. Those are really fun for me. Just hearing how people are fundraising and then seeing them come out on the day of, and they're having as much fun as we are, and we love to see that. It's
a lot of fun, and it's all for a good cause every year. Katie, thank you so much for coming in.
Absolutely.
Again, the Bowl-A-Thon is coming up all through the month of February 22nd in particular here in the Quad Cities. If you need more information, just head over to jaheartland.org, and we'll also have those details posted on our website, ourquadcities.com.